Okay. Hey, this is Crazy and Kunjay. I hope you can hear me. I'm now using like a headset with a microphone, so I think you should be able to hear me. And I'm gonna try to not touch the microphone too much so that like we don't get those like bad noises and all. But yeah. Anyways, it is now almost 5 in the morning. I'm probably gonna post this video like tomorrow or later today or something, but who cares? But anyways, this is the time that I had to be able to like, do a video because today I'm leaving and I'm gonna be gone like until June. So, and I don't know if I'll be able to like uh, do too many videos over there. Like, at least not like kind of like talking videos. Like, I can't do videos like without sound and just do like voiceover later or something. But yeah, so yeah, so it might just be like videos where I like just do voiceover later. But yeah, and just like do the video without sound for now, and then just voiceover like at another point. Um, so yeah, but we'll just see like if and when I'll have time to do like videos. So yeah, I think I'll have to do some videos anyways. Um, because like I don't know if you can see it. Well, I don't know if you can tell by the picture, but the Western Festival is supposed to come now, so yeah. hmm And I mean, it was supposed to, I guess, come in July or something, which would work pretty well for me, but came a bit early this year, so. And I mean, like, it's just like it's pretty warm now, but it's like Norway and Sweden right next to each other, and Stable like are in Sweden. And it's just like it feels like summer, but like it's still spring. Summer doesn't start until June. So, yeah. And like, I'm leaving today and I'm not coming back until like about June. So, yeah. So, like, I kind of felt like I should do this one first because, like, it's like 2, 3 weeks until, um, right? Yeah, something along those lines. It's not exactly 3 weeks, but it's like, I think the 1st of June is a Saturday, so it's like Tuesday today, but whatever. Anyways, let's just get going. Next up in Jorvik. And this one came out yesterday, but like, yeah, I didn't have the time to do this yesterday. So, 5 in the morning it is. And right after this, I'm just gonna like take a nap and then I'm gonna get up. So, yeah, because I have to like have a bunch of stuff planned for today. But anyways, can we get a yeehaw? I mean, I just gave you one from reading that, so I guess you can. Back to Campfester, May 15th. The elegant American saddlebred. I mean, it doesn't sound too good. Like that sounds like it's just bread. There's like bread. It sounds the same, doesn't it? Is en route to Jorvik, just in time for a routine tooting time. So I'm here having like this headset like in one ear, so I can't hear myself too well. So it sounds weird to me. I hope it sounds good for you, but it doesn't for me. So yeah. But anyways, go meet your new friend and head over to Starshine Ranch where everyone's getting ready for this year's Camp Western. Help out with the daily round chores. Of course, it's daily. I mean, not that it's a bad thing, kind of that is like, daily things and all, but it's just, I don't really have too much time to like be on, and maybe not every single day either. Like not really. That sucks a bit. It's like just when I'm going away, and like look this up on Instagram, and it seems like it's going to last for exactly the time I'm away. So it's like, thank you, Star Stable. That's great. Perfect. Not at all. But oh well. I'll see what I'll have to do, what I'll be able to do. So yeah. Yeah, where's I? Okay, go meet your new friend and head over to Sunshine Ranch, where everyone's getting ready for this year's Camp Western. I think I just read that twice, but oh well. Help out with daily, yeah, help out with their daily round chores. I definitely read that already. Navigate around the lurking wildlife as you hunt for renegade chests, mine for gold, and more. But something that is nice about this being like, a reoccurring event is that, I already have some stuff from last year. So maybe I don't need to be on that much. Um, and also maybe there won't be that many new things. So we'll see. But yeah. And yeah, maybe I'll just be like making mostly videos without sound, and then some probably with sound. I'll probably be able to do some, but I don't know when. So wish me luck. Something to crow about. Okay? May 22nd. Gary Goldtooth returns with a clocking deal. So don't chicken out on gold mining. Venture into the wild on a rescue mission for wanderlusting animals whose sense for adventure has left them in a pickle. They seem reluctant about going back to the ranch, but perhaps you can help out with that. Jackalooping, May 29th. Scott Buttergood has been investigating the appearance of a fearsome critter in these here parts, and wants to put your cryptid hunting skills to the test with the brand new Jackaloop race. Okay, we're gonna race, that's cool. Is there a reward for catching one? You betcha. Camp Western might be coming to an end, but Scott ain't going nowhere. Oh, okay, so like, I guess like, Scott is staying with his stuff. With his stuff, I love that. Is Camp Western too short? Luckily, a colorful festival is just around the corner. I've heard rumors about the Rainbow Festival coming on the 5th, so like, the week after. Which is just like, I feel like we just had the old, like, the old, the previous festival. Like, when did that end? Um, oh yeah, it just ended on like the 17th of April. And then, now on the 15th of May, so not even like, well, basically a month after, we get, like, the next one, but yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's, too close because it's just like you need to be so all like on so often with the festivals because like, daily things. And that's like to be able to get all of the like, tack and clothes and everything. So yeah. And while I do kind of like the festivals and like having like a bigger event every now and then, having it like just a month after and 3 weeks instead of like 4 or 5, which the festivals often are. Yeah, and I mean, like, also, I feel like this is more of like a kind of like summer camp thing. So I feel like it should be in the summer and, in like July, and that would work better for me as well. So, I mean, yeah, it would have actually been lovely if this would have been in July. But yeah, I guess we'll have to do with what we got. I'm gonna try to be on as much as possible, and I luckily have, like some stuff from last year, so yeah, and it's not like, that I have no chance of making any videos. It's just I might not be able to make any videos with like talking, so. But yeah, I can do like voiceover later or whatever, so. Yeah, I guess I can make it to be done. I don't know exactly how to do voiceover on like the computers that can be unsearchable now, because I don't think I can be unsearchable anymore on my old Mac because it's ancient. Because like on like iMovie or whatever it's called, I know how to do voiceover. I've done that before. And maybe I can do it on my like computer that I don't have here. But yeah, I don't know when I'll be able to, or if I'll be able to do any voiceover. So, anyway, so yeah, I'll just have to see what I'll do, and then I mean I could edit later and do voiceovers. Like, no problem with that. But it's just it's annoying that it's like at a time that doesn't really work too well for me. But yeah, I guess I'll just have to try to do what I can, and then yeah, it will just have to be okay this year, I guess. And then next year it might be like different and better. So I am looking, like forward to this, and I did look forward to this festival, but it's like it's just like it's such an inconvenient time, both because like the other festival just pretty much just ended, um, and it's just like this feels more like a summer thing. It's just not summer, so it's like yeah, it kind of rubs me the wrong way a bit, but oh well. And then we have like the next, like the Rainbow Festival, apparently supposed to be on the 5th. Yeah, so like right after, and I felt like it would be good to have like wait until the 5th for the Rainbow Festival, and then like have that for like I don't know 2 weeks or whatever. So like until sometime like around the middle of June or whatever, and then wait until like July, August for the Camp Western. But yeah, and I know that Starship have been saying that like they have some other plans for the rest of the summer, and that's why. And they were planning to do that like now, but then change of plans happened. So I get it that like they had all the plans and then they just had to rearrange. But I feel like they should have instead just like just done some like smaller things then for May, and like yeah, so maybe like a new race, some new clothes, some new horses. Mhm. Um. So something smaller would have been, or just like some like not quite updates, but just like um changing some stuff. Like they've been doing like changing how you ride, or at least you can like change it. So still the same, but also they've added a new thing as well. But anyways, so it's just like I'm looking forward to the festival, but it's just at such an inconvenient time that it's like I'm having a little bit of hard time too um being too excited about it. And I mean, like, I know it just like posted a video called "Disappointing" or whatever, and said how I was disappointed about like the updates so far this year, because it's like uh, I mean, sure there were a little bit of new like clothes tack horses. Was there new horses for the like spring festival? But yeah, like there were some like new clothes tack, a new race or whatever. So like minor things for the spring festival. And then like I think the other updates this year has been like just like clothes tack and races, like some minor things like, and I mean like my favorite things are like new areas and quests. And I get it that like I'm not always gonna get my favorites, because it's like kind of some of the biggest updates that we get. Um, But yeah, like we can go to like, I should probably do this in English though, but yeah. But yeah, because like so far this year we've had, like a Merlin makeover, which yeah, it's like just given a makeover, so that's like a smaller update. Then we had, I think this is actually two new races, so that's like not just one, but it's still like, to me like a race is like something I do like a couple of times and then I'm done with it forever because it's just not too interesting for me and I'm not too fond of repetition and yeah, so doing like races too many times, just not interested in that. New horses and a little bit of like, updating things with like small things. Um, yeah, I feel like this was essentially the same for all of the festival. Um, like a little bit new things, but like barely anything. Um, yeah, this is just like, oh, friends can help you with care, like caring for your horses, and then some like new props. So it's just like it's just been like some new clubs, some new tacks, some new horses, a little bit of new races, and then like yeah, so like minor things so far this year, and I feel like that's all of the updates so far this year. Yeah, because here okay, that's new show jumping, but it's like new horses, new races, new clothes and tacks. Well, a new championship, but like that's also kind of the same as a race. Just as like we go against other people, which you typically don't do for the other races. Not other races, but yeah, you know what I mean. I always call the championship races and the races championships, so it's like they're too similar for me to even bother with like calling them the right thing. And I mean, like I do appreciate like smaller things like this, like changes in um, features and stuff. But yeah, I'm just so over like close tack, new horses, and really a little bit new races too. Because like, yeah, I mean, like do a race a couple of times and then I'm done with it forever. Because it's just like it gets too repetitive at that point. And sure, there are probably people who love races. So I mean, and of course, not everything is gonna be my favorites. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's just like I don't really care for like the items. Probably because I have too many things already, so it's like, yeah, it's just not exciting anymore to have stuff because like I have, like almost a full closet and I really don't need any more stuff. So yeah, so it's just like if I had, like, well, yeah, even if I had, like a bunch like unlimited space, I think I would still not be bothered because like, like I get a new thing and then never use it. And it's pointless. And I don't care for training horses, so it's like there's no point in me really getting new horses. So yeah, and then like the spring festival was pretty much the same as last year. So yeah, and it's just like I don't like repetition. So and then new bonus ship item. I already have way too much stuff. Please don't give me any more. Um, this one I haven't even seen yet. Wow. I haven't even seen this one. Like, I didn't know that. Oh, that's sad. That's really sad because I love the Search of a Friends app, especially for like the music feature. Because I like always when I was like getting ready for stuff like something like bigger, not just like getting ready for something like minor, like school or whatever. I would always be listening to the Searchable songs with the Friends app. I guess I can probably find those songs like somewhere else, but that's sad. And I didn't even see it because like there's been too many like other things that are just like and I've also been pretty busy this year, so yeah. But yeah, and here we have lunching, which dreadful. I'm sorry, but it's so dreadful. To me, mostly probably because it's like that we're not like that like the keys are just completely like off because like typically the W is like go faster and the S is go slower, but then all of a sudden it's like left and right instead, and it's like I just can't be bothered. And also like I think it is boring to just go around and around and around like at least the other races and stuff like you have a little bit more happening, so it's not so repetitive. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we have the Bazaar too, which is just like more stuff. Yeah, and here we had, like a I think this is probably one of my favorite updates this year because it's just like, minor like game game improvements instead of like just getting a bunch of new stuff. It's like, like we get some new features. Um so yeah, I think that's probably my favorite of the updates so far this year. And I think that's just a lot. And of course, people are different. So it's like, some people are going to prefer, like new clothes or new tack or new races or whatever, like. But yeah, so far that's my favorite updates. And that's just like, we got a few new features. Yikes. Yeah, this is like, oh yeah, this was like, we could like, go and try to find some horses, right? Yeah, yeah. I forgot completely that this even happened. So like, I haven't been too much in Hollywood. Like, I was just like there someday, like walking around, and then all of a sudden I met like one of the like nene the goat or the Sterling the squirrel, and I was like, "What is this? Oh, like a little quest, cool." Then it's just like you just have to like go and do a bit of stuff and then find the horses. So yeah, I mean it was cool to do it like the first time, but then some things are like fun the first time, but then doing it again, it's just, yeah, not my cup of tea. Huh? What? Okay. Oh yeah, we could even buy them. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, this is the one. Um, yeah, but we could also buy the horses. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just been so insignificant this year. Um, yeah, and this is like, the find fire, like, just collect fireflies. Which, I mean, it's just like, running around collecting stuff, and I mean, haven't we been doing that like before so many times? Like, run around doing stuff, like, I feel like most of the things we ever do is just running around aimlessly. And I mean, yes, when I started playing Star Stable, I would be running around aimlessly, exploring. I think that is fun, but it's like just running around trying to collect stuff to, just essentially get more stuff that I don't really need and don't really want. Yeah. So, and these, like, what is the point of these things? Like, sure, you have some little quests in there, but, like, the overall point of all of the things in the Hollywoods is really just, like, that you can get new items, you know? You can get more stuff when, like, we already have way too much. Like, I have things, like, most of the things that I have, like, 90% of the things that I have in my closet, I have never used and I'm probably never going to use. And I don't buy that much stuff. It's just, things I've gotten for free. So yeah. So it's just like it's way too much stuff. And I get it that, like items is what, like makes Star Stable kind of like get a bit of money because, like if you buy Star Coins to buy the stuff in game, then like you pay real money for that. Yeah. So I get it, and I mean like I'm not against it, but it's just like it's so much stuff. Too much. Yeah, but we have had this one though. Um, but like, wasn't this like really short? I think like I don't remember too much. Like, but yeah, but like, wasn't this just like we met with Fripp, talked for a bit, then went over to the Hollywoods, talked a bit with the Dark Riders, and that was it. So yeah, I think this one was really short, and I think I saw people like complaining about it um on Instagram. So, and I mean like I like quests, and so my cup of tea, but it's just yeah, it was a little short, but I think it was like mostly short because we didn't like like go from one place to another, and then just did like teeny tiny bits at each place, like we typically get. Like oh, go to the Fort Maria Library, talk a little bit with someone there, then like go to Valedale, talk to someone there, then go to Jarlaheim, talk to someone there, then go to Moorland because you got to do something there. Go to Fagru and do some stuff there. Like I feel like that's what most of the quests are, and that's why it takes so long. And I don't like running around aimlessly. I like like to do stuff and not really talking to people either. I just like though things are happening. So yeah, um, yeah. I guess like exploring is probably my favorite, but like the game is getting old. I've been playing for a long time, so I've kind of like explored everything that is, in the game currently. So yeah, I'm just waiting for a new place, honestly. So yeah, and the last place we got was, yeah, I think that was the Devil's Cap, wasn't it? Yeah, just versus. Um, right, I'm gonna try to like find out. Yeah. Then we have the loss of the Winter Festival, which is just like, the last week of a festival is just, like kind of like, a summary of this is what already has happened. Like, just, like, don't miss out on the fun. Like, we have one last week where you can do all this stuff. So it's like, sure, maybe you get, like, some new clothes or whatever, or something, unrelated to the festival. But it's just like, kind of like okay, we got one more week. Maybe we get, like, some double XP for the races or whatever. But yeah, like it's typically not much for the last week because it's just like to sum up everything kind of. But yeah, the last place we got. What was that? Um, Hmm. Okay, yeah. I was like, did we not get a place last year? But it was just like a June. I mean, I know there's like, a one update each week. Okay. No, that's June 7th. Yeah, right. Um, so it seems like June 7th is when the Rainbow Festival starts each year. Because I think it's supposed to start, no, the 5th. So you will around the, like, the first full week of June, I guess. Um, wasn't there a new place? Or was it much earlier in the year? Like, I know that we got, like, the update of Valedale, but, like, did we not get another, like, actual new place last year? So far, I haven't seen anything, or have I just missed it? Or did we get, like, the Fort Maria Library, earlier in the year? What? I'm gonna check the, like, next in Jorvik, next up things. Horses. No, so we have gotten the Fort Maria Library already. Wasn't that like? Oh yeah, we got the Devil's Gap, right? Right. Right. Okay. I completely forgot about the Devil's Gap. Okay, not then. Um. Uh-huh. So I guess we got like. Uh, yeah, I guess it must be this one. Yeah, so that one seems like so. May 17th, about a year ago, is when we got, like just the Devil's Gap, which is such a tiny place, really. And also, not that it's like, the smallest place on the earth, but like, or I don't know if Jorvik is on Earth. um, but like, it is kind of, like small, but it's also more so just a kind of repetitive place. Because it's like, there's like, some mountain rocks. Don't know exactly what to call it, but yeah. And that's essentially it's like a forest, like there's like okay, yeah, there's like hundreds of trees here, but it's like basically every single tree looks the same. So it's just like when you've seen one tree, you've seen all of them. So yeah, so it's just like, when you've seen a little bit of the place, you've essentially seen all of it. So yeah. And I think that like, we got Fort Maria then in 2022, like the library in 2022, the Devil's Gap then in 2023. What did we get before that? Wasn't it 2021, like the Redwoods, like the ranger station first, and then the like magical horses part of Redwoods. And then 2019, I think we got like the little parts by Golden Hills, didn't we? Yeah, I think so. And I mean, like, I know that, like, we got Mistful in 2017, and then Star Stable said that they wouldn't really, like, give us a new place for a while after that, because they were gonna, like, kind of, like, renovate old places and make them, newer and all. So we didn't get anything for 2018, and we weren't supposed to get anything for 2019. But then, since people were really unhappy about it, we got, like, that little area, between the castle and, the rest of Golden Hills. Um, and I mean, like, fair that it was really small for 2019 and also kind of 2020. Um, and not quite fair, but understandable that it was, like, just at least the rest of the redwoods for 2021, because, we got just little bits, and then fair to get the rest also. So yeah. So I mean, I think we should have probably gotten something bigger for 2021, but like it's fair that like they would continue the place from 2020 in 2021. But yeah, but then in 2022 we just got the library, which kind of small and also just like yeah like a forest. It's like once you've seen one thing there, you've seen all of it, because it's like it's a library. And while I love books and libraries, it's just like the same bookcase, essentially copy pasted time and time again. So it's like yeah. So yeah, so it's just like the same thing over and over. So while it is a new place, it's just like small. It's just such a small place that it's like yeah. I just kind of feel like it's too little. And I mean, like, I was thinking that, oh, we're gonna get, like this and then something more, like a little smaller space more. Even in 2022, I was like, convinced that we were gonna get, like maybe the Devil's Gap Den, or like the like lost part of the Redwoods. Um, you know, something like that. But then we didn't. And then like all of last year, I was waiting for there to be, something more, because like the Devil's Gap is just such a small space. And I mean, like compared to Golden Hills, Mistfall, the Dino Valley, and like Epona, and it's like kind of two parts, because it's like the New Hills Crest, and then the like Jarlaheim part. I think that all of those have been like new places at one point, a long time ago, and I think it would be like one each year. So then Mistfall was 2020, 2017, sorry, and then I think 2016 maybe was like New Hills Crest. 2015 maybe Dino Valley or Golden Hills, and then the other one the year before. Yeah, and then like Jarlaheim 2013 then, I guess, right? No, I think maybe like yeah, or maybe Jarlaheim in 2012, and then the South Youth in like 2013 or whatever, like, because I think that 2011 was like the first year of Star Stable, like when Star Stable, like so I think that Star Stable was like 1 year in 2012, and that there wasn't like a new place in 2011, but then 2012 till 17 there was a new kind of big space each year, and I don't know exactly like the times for it and stuff, because like I haven't been playing for that long, but yeah, we can look up South Roof and when that was like, try to find when that was new. Yeah, 2016 actually. Really? Is it that old? Huh. Okay. Wow. I thought that was much like wow. I don't exactly know when I was like when I started playing Star Stable because I like well I played Star Stable a little bit like probably 2014, 15, and then I stopped for like a year or so, and then started playing and like made a new alt and everything and got started. But yeah, I didn't think that was that new. Wow. Huh. I mean, obviously it's like a long time ago since like over now, but wow. Huh? 2016? Are you kidding me? That was the year before. Okay, it's April though, and like Mistful came out in like December of 2017. So, and maybe I started playing like I think I started playing with Jamie in like August or September. So then maybe 2016, and I played with Outstarrider on Nova before then, so at some point. So I guess I maybe didn't play around this time, and that's why I missed it. Yeah, yeah. I should maybe like go through the old updates at some point when I have the time. Um, yeah, I should. Should I? Let me know. Um, okay, I'm just gonna try Hill's Crest because I think it's called that in. Hmm. Okay, Epona then. Like some of these are so long ago. And I mean, like, I know I've been like making videos for a long time. I think I started making YouTube videos in like 2014 or 2015. I didn't like make Star Stable YouTube videos immediately, I think, because I was playing other games. I didn't think, or maybe I did even. Okay, so this is 2015, yeah. Yeah, that's like, New House Chris and stuff. Damn, yeah, that's 2015, so then, right? That's what it said. And I suspected that this one was like, one of the like kind of oldest ones. Wow, they even have like, tell us like, what their socials are. Damn, we're getting that long back in time. But yeah, so this was the 9th of November, 2015. So yeah, so then 2015 was New Hills Crest. 2016 was the South Hoof, and then 2017 was Mistfall. And I kind of feel like, those are kind of big areas, like at least big enough areas. So, yeah, but yeah, I don't think I was playing back then. I think I, like kind of, at least with Star Stable, started playing, like after Southwoof has had like, been released. Um, okay. So, yes, then we have, like back to 2015. Um, I love how these pictures don't exist anymore, so they just use like a newer one. That's cute. Ooh, it's so like nostalgic to see these things. I don't know why, why Golden Hills was mentioned there, but oh well. Yeah, here it's been open at least. What? Creep love for apples? Oh, I missed out on that. I remember these. They've been around for years, and then they just left, I think, right? Well, now we have something similar, but a different design with essentially about the same thing with the soul shards and stuff. But yeah. Okay, so this isn't the. Yeah, it should maybe be Rainbow Hunt. Damn. But yeah, so it must be but I can't quite find. It's saying Golden Hills here. Hmm. Oh, it seems like you can, that we got it before this even. So, maybe I need to, search for something else. I'll just search for golden and see what comes up. Uh-huh, then we got a bit more, so maybe it's, back here. Hmm. Yeah, it seems like Golden Hills maybe was 2014. Hmm. Guess maybe this one, but I don't know. I don't see it saying golden anywhere, so why are these things coming up? I don't know. But yeah, let's say that came out in 2014 then. Because why not? So then we have 13 and 12 left. Or maybe this came in 2014. Not quite. Or okay, yeah. So it seems like Donna Valley came in 2014. So then Golden Hints must have come in 13 or 12. I'm guessing maybe 13 then, even though I can't find anything about it. And then in 2012, we probably got 13 and 12. We got probably Jarlaheim and Golden Hills, and I'm thinking Golden Hills probably as the latest one of those two. But yeah, the winter of 2014. Hmm. Shouldn't it be 13? No. Yeah, 14 makes sense, actually. But yeah, maybe it's not even in Norwegian. Because, like, maybe the, like, Norwegian site hadn't come out yet. Maybe that's the problem. But, you know, you can't find golden. So maybe I'll have to find it in English or Swedish even. So, yeah. Does this go further back? Not really. Maybe that's like, we have to do it in Swedish. There's Swedish. Wow. Really? There's nothing on golden. Okay. I'm not too good at Swedish, but I think maybe this is it. um, No, this is the same one as the other ones. So, yeah. But yeah, I think that Golden Hills probably like came in 2013. But yeah, I don't know why I can't find anything about that. So it's a bit strange. Um, Maybe don't get anything further back than that. That might be a possibility. Yeah, because like this one is the same one as I saw. Like, I think so. Yeah, right. Because it came in 2011. Because there says it's 3 years in 2014. But yeah, there's nothing before 2014, and like this is like the 3 year anniversary. Um, or you know, I don't know if it exactly is October 1st, but like, yeah, but it's like there should be like 3 years worth of updates. Um, but there's just nothing, and these seem to be like kind of like old and kind of yeah, it seems like these are like just old um and like kind of like the picture has been taken away, like in it's maybe like too old to even be like maybe the website was updated um between like February and September of 2017, and then the old updates were like either they just got like a no image kind of, because this is like the image I think is like I don't know where that is. Maybe it's like when you log in and this is the picture. But yes, it seems like I can't find anything too far back. Um, yeah, it's like 2005. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so it seems like that 2012 and 2013 was Golden Hills and Jarlaheim. My guess is Jarlaheim would be first, and then Golden Hills. Um, but anyway, so like one place each year. And then it just doesn't go far enough back. So wow. But yeah, it's been like so many years. So like having every single week's updates, plus probably a little bit more as well for like yeah. I mean, it's 13 years now, isn't it? This year makes sense that they would like delete the oldest things. I mean, I don't know if like I could find it on Instagram either. Gotta go to the bottom then. We can't do like a no. No, we can't do like, from the oldest to the newest, unfortunately. we'll just have to scroll then. But yeah, so it's just like, I think that, like all of those areas that came until 2017, so including Mistful in 2017, were, like kind of big areas. And I understand that, like it takes a lot of work to make, like such big areas and all, so yeah, so I get it that, like it's hard to, well, I mean, it's not really hard to give us that big spaces, but it's just like, like the more they release of the map, the, like less there is left of it. And, like once the entire map is opened, like they'll have to expand it. So, yeah. And I mean, like, then the more they do of that, the more they have to, like, expand it again. And if they just, like, continue just, like, releasing big space or a big area after big area after big area, and have to, like, expand the map again and again and again and again. I mean, like, the entire world is going to be so big at some point that it's going to be, like, kind of too big. Sorry, I'm getting sleepy. But yeah, it's just like it would be too big at some point, Um, so it's like I kind of get what I mean. 553 star coins, probably like discounted price, but still like it's crazy to see like a horse costing anything but like almost 1,000 star coins. And there's just so many posts. I'm trying to get back, like I mean this would be 2021 though, so like well 2.5 years ago. This is like the summer, almost 3 now. But yeah, so it's like I'm trying to get back 13 years, and I'm free so far. Yeah. And I mean, I don't know how often they post on Instagram, but obviously over like 13 years, or almost 13 years. I don't know exactly when they started with Instagram, and also it's 13 years for their birthday this year, so, which is, the full, so still a bit longer, but. Mhm. I would say it is a little like nostalgic to be like going through like old posts and like or just like scrolling through it because like I've been a part of so many of these things, at least this far. So yeah, because like I don't know exactly what year I started playing, but at least 2017 because like I was around when this full like opened. So at least like from like August, September 2017, if not the year before. And also like that's with Jamie, and I had Nova first and played for a bit, but never had like Star either or Nova to begin with. So yeah, so like I was playing at least before 2017. Um, but I don't know like when I started and stuff. Like I think maybe it's possible to see it somewhere. Um, but like I don't know. I think maybe not actually. Well, maybe if I look at like old messages, I can maybe see it on Nova. Uh, like the oldest messages, if I have any messages like with a friend from back then or something. But yeah, I'll just have to see. I'm getting sleepy now. Like I said for so long yesterday, and I will only have time for a nap because I have to like wake up and start getting ready. But yeah, so yeah, because I'm like going away and I'm gonna be gone until about the 1st of June. I'm a little unsure, but yeah. Um, but yeah, because like the 17th of May is the National Day here in Norway where I live, and yes, I'm going like away to another place and celebrating and stuff. And I also have a doctor's appointment today, plus like some other stuff. Yeah. So I have some things to do. Like I'm gonna like visit my grandma Saturday, like next week, and then it's the 17th of May, like this Friday. Um, and then today I have the doctor's appointment, and then one or two other things. We're gonna try to make like the thing that we're a little unsure about happen. Um, uh, we're gonna try to make that happen today because if not, like I'll have to do it some other day. Um, so yeah, and it would just be nice to do it today because like we're gonna try to make it like to do it like right across the street from here, and we can't wait until I'm going back. So we gotta do it like this week or next week, and yeah, it would work the best to do it today. Um, really, but like yes, we're gonna try to make it be done today, but who knows when it happens. And then I have a contract meeting today after the doctor's appointment. So yeah, because I bought an apartment. So then I have to like sign the contract for that. And that's happening today. And then I get the key like either on the 31st of May or the 1st of June. So yeah, and then I'm planning to like yeah, here we can even see the map of what was open at this point. 2016, yeah, so like we got Mistfall right after. Um, so yeah, and wasn't it Southhook in 2016? Um, Epona was this part in 2015, 14, 13, 12, or 13, 12 probably, but yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we got no gone that far back. Just 2016. But yeah, so like I have the contract meeting today. So I have to like really like get up in like not too long because I have to like pack up the rest of my stuff and like get ready to leave. Yeah. So I have to really like hurry up, but I don't know how much I'll be able to like record while I'm gone. So I just want to kind of like do this first because I probably won't remember it for when I get back. But yeah. And I'm also planning to do a kitchen renovation in the new apartment. Wow, this is so long ago. And I mean, like, I don't think that they would be posting, like, well, they're posting, like, some pictures, like, but I feel like I haven't seen too much of the staff, until, like, about this year. And I think that's, like, kind of nice to see, like, the staff. And sure, we would have, like, the Star Stable, like, things on YouTube, but, like, But yeah, I felt like it wasn't that much about the staff. And they've been posting some really fun stuff lately on Instagram, so. And I mean, I haven't been, like, following too closely on Instagram, like, before anyway, so. That might be it. I just haven't noticed because I didn't follow them, but. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a long time, and I'm sure that some people, like, have quit, but. I saw someone that I recognized from, like, a post, like, this year in that picture, that's why I clicked on it. But anyways, I'm trying to get back to the, like, beginning. But yes, I'm trying to do a kitchen reno, and I was ready to order it yesterday, and then I just couldn't order it. And like, there was this deal that was supposed to end yesterday, but now it seems like it's like will go on until like sometime in June. So it seems like I can still get it for that price and get it with that deal. And like the order has been kind of like made now, so it's like I've kind of ordered the kitchen. It's just we have to like call them um, closer to like when we're gonna like order and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, to confirm or whatever. Like, mhm. Yeah. So it seems like I've kind of bought the kitchen. We just have to like do a little bit more of like stuff later, and I've also looked through like because I got an email from them. So okay, this is 2012. I don't know if I'll be able to like see a new area here, but yeah, I'll try to see if like there's another. Maybe this one would be like, yeah, old Jarlheim. So I was right about Jarlheim being like, oh, this is 2013. Okay, so I guess we got Golden Hills in 2012 then, right? Unless we didn't get anything in like 2012, but like should have gotten something then. Mm. Isn't this like Golden Hills? I think so. That is like December 2012. Yeah, so I think we probably got Golden Hills in 2012 and Jarlheim in 2013. Seems like it. Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, like doesn't really matter too much. It's just I thought it was like I wasn't playing back then, so it was like nice to just figure out which one seems to be first. Or I mean, it seems like that was like Golden Hills in the background, so, or really Cave West, but that's like, Golden Hills. And also, like a post saying that Jarlaheim was, like the new area for 2013, so then, like Golden Hills then kind of must have been the new area for 2012, unless there wasn't a new area for that year, so. But I don't think that Golden Hills was like released right away, so that seems to be like, the new area for 2012. But anyways, yeah. So then seems like it was Golden Hills, then Jarlaheim, 2013. Was it Dino Valley in 2014? And then New Hills Crest in 2015. Southhoof 2016 and Mistful 2017. And then 2019 was just like the little area between like the Castle and Golden Hills. 2020 was the Ranger Station in like Redwoods, and 2021 was the rest with like the magical horses. 2022 was just a library, and 2023 was the Devil's Gap. So it's like it was kind of like big spaces up until 2017, and then after that, like, makes sense that it was like nothing for 2018, and then just a small place for 2019, because we weren't supposed to get anything for 2019, so, even just a little bit is like better than nothing, so yeah. But then I feel like, for 2020 it should have been all of the Redwoods. And I mean, it makes sense that it's like we weren't maybe even supposed to get anything then, but since we got a little place for 2019, we had to get something for 2022. So like 2020 as well. And I don't think that like the 2021 area was that small. I think it's on the smaller side, but I feel like it's like big enough. But yeah, I was definitely expecting for something much bigger than for 2022. And then we just got the library, which is like, yeah, I mean, I get it that it was like, kind of small up until 2021, which is like on the smaller side, but like good enough. But then for 2022 and 2023, like we got like barely anything new. And since, like new areas and exploring is my favorite, I am pretty disappointed. And I know that I haven't been like able to be on Star Stable too much, like really kind of for like almost 2 years now, isn't it? Or well, 1.5, I guess. Um, so like basically since the fall of 2023, I haven't really been able to do like a Neon Festival that much because like I think it was on the 1st of February or something, 2023. No, so it was 2022. Sorry, the fall of 2022. Because like I think it was the 1st of February 2023, at least something along those lines. I moved out and moved here, and now I'm not living alone anymore, so yeah. So I went from living alone and could just make videos at any time and have like, kind of much better time to like make videos and like, uh-huh. Because I just feel like it's awkward to talk when there are other people like up and at home and stuff. But yeah. So yeah, so it's like it's kind of like nice that it hasn't been that much happening while I haven't been able to make too many videos, but also at the same time like since exploring is my favorite thing to do, it sucks that we've just gotten such like small areas. Um, and like I said, like 2021 was like okay, fair enough, but on the smaller side. But then aside from that, like since 2017, I don't think it's been good enough because it's like yeah, the Devil's Gap isn't really that big of a space, and it's also just like kind of a bit of like copy paste everywhere. Same with like the library. Redwoods, like the ranger part, it's small, but it's like there also is like not just like the same tree everywhere. A bunch of that, but like it's like a little bit of ranger stuff here and there. So and for like the size of the area, like yeah, I feel like it's like enough variation, like because there's like a little bit of different stuff. Um, so yeah, so I feel like that's kind of like fair enough, and also considering that we maybe shouldn't even have had a new place for 2020, it's definitely good enough. Um, yeah, so like everything considered, I feel like 2019, 2020, and 2021 were good enough, but then after that, I think it's been way too disappointing. So, like I get it that we weren't supposed to get anything for 2018, 2019, maybe even 2020. Um, so, like getting, nothing 2018, barely anything for 2019, not so much for 2020, and then small but fair enough for 2021. That's cool. But then, like going back to essentially like 2019, 2020 for, 2022 and 2023, um, disappointing. So yeah, because like it made sense that, like we didn't get too much, like, and then more and more, and that like it wasn't so much for 2019, like barely anything for 2019, then a little bit more for 2020, and then on the smaller side, but like good enough for 2021. But then it should have been like, bigger for 2022. Maybe not by that much, but like, more the same size as, like all of the other places from like 2017 and before. So yeah. But then we just got like, even less again, and you're like kind of going backwards. And yeah, I mean, yeah. So yeah, so I must say I am a little disappointed. Um, for so many reasons, like both because like I just feel like we've gotten too little new areas really since like pretty much 2017. Um, and like up until 2021 kind of made sense at least, and 2021 wasn't that bad, but yeah. And then I don't know if you had like too many story quests either, like with the main story or for that matter otherwise, which is like my second favorite thing. So it's like, yeah. And having to be like kind of like only had like one or two or so quests so far this year. And I mean, would have made sense if we were like, 1 or 2 months into the year, but like we're like 4.5 months into the year. I feel like there should be a little bit more. And also wasn't the like, main story quest so far this year like kind of like short? I think it was. So yeah, so I must say I'm a little disappointed, and of course like, Star Stable, like have a bunch of different people playing, so every single thing isn't gonna like, be everyone's cup of tea and all. But yeah, but I mean, like, there could be something, you know, like, really big coming later in the year, so. And I feel like we should see, you know, like, updates as, you know, like, and, like, not just, like, every individual update, but more so, like, a year's worth of updates, you know, like, as, like, judge it by that, so not just, like, every individual, because after all, we get, you know, like, updates every single week, which is a lot. So it's fair that, you know, like, some are smaller, and that we don't get that many big ones. And also, I feel like, you know, since it's, like, every single week, we should see it as, like, you know, a year's worth of updates instead of just, like, you know, one single update. Uh, but yeah, but I just feel like it's been quite disappointing for a really long time now. And there's been some good updates and everything, but just I feel like, you know, the festivals also are just like a lot of the same stuff. Like, sure, we got the like Western Festival last year. Quite exciting, really like that. But then, you know, this year they do the Western Festival at like, you know, a completely different time, and it's supposed to be in like the summer festival, and now it's like in the spring. And also, it's much shorter than last year, and all of the other festivals, pretty much. Yeah, and it's just like kind of like such an inconvenient time for so many reasons. Like one, we get it, you know, like pretty much right after the other one. And there's been so many people commenting on Instagram that like people are already like burnt out from the last one because that was like just ended, and you know you have to be on a lot to be able to get all of the stuff that you can get from festivals. So it's like, yeah. So it's not just like that for me personally. It doesn't work too well, but like, yeah, it just doesn't work well for anyone. And you know, like there's supposed to be like, you know, one festival around the middle of spring, one festival around the middle of summer, one, you know, middle of fall, one in the middle of the winter. And I know it's not really like the middle of winter, it's more so like December, like all of December, a little bit of January, but still. And it's like, you know, sure, we're gonna get the Rainbow Festival, but that's like, you know, a 2 week festival or whatever, so it's not gonna be that long. Um, and that's, you know, seems to be the only summer festival we get this year. Unless they have plans for something, you know, like in July or August, which, I mean, we just got a new festival, like a brand new summer festival last year, that is now going to be in the spring. So it's just like, what? And I mean, like, some people, like, said that, you know, like, oh, we're going to do, like, a closet update or whatever. So that was supposed to come out, like, you know, this week as this week's update, but then they had to push that. But it still like doesn't really make sense why they would, you know, put the summer festival in the spring just because one update has to be pushed. Like you could still like, you know, do this festival in the summer, like maybe then push it a week out or something. Uh and then do like some smaller updates now, you know, like so yeah, I'm a little confused, but like maybe there's something really big coming later. And not like, you know, that we get like a like more space in the closet. Like I don't really see that as a big update. Like to me, big updates are, you know, new areas or, you know, bigger quests. Um, so yeah, you know, like just getting more space in the closet while it's probably, you know, like you probably have to like it's probably a lot of work, but like it's not something that is like big to us players. So it's probably like, you know, a lot of background work, but like to us it's just like, oh yeah, I can buy more clothes. Woo! Which needed, but at the same time it's just like, oh yeah, I mean it's just more space. It's not that like, you know, big to us players in that sense, you know, like it's not that much to make a video about or anything. Um But yeah, so like yes, it's been like, highly anticipated and like so needed. Um the like it's really a very small update to like players. So yeah, so exciting, but like one of the smaller things that we could get to us. So I, understand that is probably a lot of work. Um it's still not really like, much to the players. Like so yeah. It's like if they were to, um do away with the Jorvik chilling like limit, or make it higher for that matter. Like sure, it's something that a lot of people want, but and it might be a lot of work as well. I don't know, but it's not really like that big of a thing in that way. Like it's just like okay, now we can get like more Jorvik shillings. We don't have to just like buy something random to not like not you can't really go over the limit, but like to not get to the limit and not be able to get more star coins. Sorry, Jorvik shillings. You just buy something random, which is like you don't really want that thing, you don't really need it. Yeah. So it's like it's not really something that you would notice that much. So it's not big in that sense, but it's probably a lot of work to do it. But yeah, so I hope that's not like the big thing. That is like, why they decided to do a summer festival in the spring. Because it's like, it's fair that they, like push that to later in the year. Like, like if they needed to, like, good, but it's like, I don't see why they couldn't just, like, do some smaller updates now then instead, like, of doing, like, because it makes no sense to, like, do the summer festival now. Like, unless we just get, like the same as last year, essentially. Maybe with, like, another race and some new tack and clothes. So it was, like, ready from last year, basically. Unless that's why, which I'm kind of suspecting that's probably why, that it was, like, that we're not really getting too much new stuff. So it was, like, pretty much ready. Like, okay, maybe we get, like, a new race, some new tack and clothes about that. So maybe it was just like this one is ready, so we can post it right away, and we don't really have anything else ready. That's the only thing I could see, unless we're like, getting something like super big for the rest of the summer, like all of the like, grayed out space above the Golden Hills, and like, all of that area over there. So unless we're getting all of that during the summer, which I mean, considering what we've gotten like the 2 last years, I mean, I'm thinking more like, the grayed out area over at like Redwoods. That seems to track more. Unless it's like, we got super small spaces now for a couple of years. To be able to then get, a bigger place. Because maybe they felt like, okay, to be able to release such a big space at once, we need to do like, teeny tiny places at other times of the year. Like other years, sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited to like, see at the end of the year, like what has happened, like on Star Stable throughout the year. And if everything goes to plan with the apartment and like the renos and stuff, I will be able to make a video at the end of the year or the beginning of next year probably would be make more sense to just go through like what happened during the year. Um and I know that one year I talked about like making a predictions for the year video and then going through like did it actually happen? But yeah, it's hard to do when living with other people, in my opinion. So, but then, once I get to stay alone again, kind of, I could do that if anyone's interested. and just do like these are my predictions for the updates this year, and then at the end of the year, or you know, the next video, like at the beginning of the year, you know, like where I'm going through, did it happen? Then I can do like a new one for the next year. So yeah, if anyone's interested in that, let me know. And if people are not interested in that, also let me know. So yeah, and if there's even just one person interested, I'll do it. Um, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad I didn't do like predictions for this year because now we might not even get like kind of like the summer festival. Like, sure, we still get the Rainbow Festival, but like in the summer. But I'm unsure if you get anything else for the summer. So yeah, and like I'm curious to see how long the Rainbow Festival is gonna be. If that's like supposed to be the only like summer festival, because the festivals are, I think, supposed to be like somewhere between 4 to 6 weeks. So is the Rainbow Festival gonna be 4 weeks or 5 or 6 even? I don't know. And I mean, like, I don't know if they're gonna add anything new for the Rainbow Festival. And getting, like, so it's like fair to have that for like 2 weeks, maybe three. But anything more than that, I feel like is too much for the Rainbow Festival. And I get it that this is probably like supposed to be part of the like summer festival, even though it's done in the spring. What the heck, you guys? But yeah, I'm not gonna consider this a summer festival because it's still spring. So I guess I'm just gonna consider it the Western festival because like it's not really the spring festival because that was what we just had. Yeah, I mean, what's going on? And I get it why they didn't push like the Rainbow Festival to now because like that's supposed to be like Pride and stuff, so makes sense that they didn't push that because like Pride is June. So that's probably ready and they're probably not gonna make too many changes this year with that, but it makes sense why they didn't push it that to now. Um so yeah. And I mean like the plan for me is to do like renos in the apartment throughout the summer and then like clean and put my furniture in at the end of the summer, beginning of the fall. So if everything goes to plan, then like from the fall and stuff, I'll be able to make more videos. Um, so yeah. So I mean, like in a way, I'm kind of hoping that there isn't that big of things happening during the summer because it's like, sure, I'm gonna be like home alone for a bit then, but it's like I'm not gonna live alone. So I will have a bit more time to do stuff, but also not like living alone much time. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know if things go according to plan because it's like it seems like everything is gonna work out with at least getting the kitchen for like with the deal and everything, but I don't know because like the email I've gotten, like the confirmation email and stuff, it does not include the discount, so but apparently it's supposed to like last until sometime in June, so yeah, I don't know what's going on. Then I need someone to like, do like, take it down the old kitchen and everything and, fix everything with the new one and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I think it should be enough time like for the entire summer. um for all of that because it's not that much that's gonna be done. Like I'm gonna knock down two walls and some like wall panel thing, wooden panel and like yeah. Um and then like do some electrical work and plumbing for the kitchen. Like the pipes are old, well, and the electricity is probably old, or electricity obviously isn't old, but the connections and stuff. So yeah, so like everything with the kitchen is gonna be done. Everything, absolutely everything. So yeah, so I need someone to do that because like I'm not an electrician or a plumber, and while I could probably technically do the other things myself, it's nice to have someone else do it. And I mean, also a professional would do it in way less time, so and could maybe do it better. So yeah. And then the water boiler is currently in the kitchen, but I'm gonna get a new one, and it works best for me to just put it in the bathroom. So need someone to do that too. And I need another outlet, like a special type of outlet, um, somewhere else in the building apartment, as well as just I'm thinking of doing an electrical check because yeah, just to see that everything is fine because if the electrical isn't proper, as well as anything with water, then they could be damaged like a fire or a I don't know flooding, but yeah, is it called that? Too sleepy to care. But yeah, so there could be damage with water and electricity if that isn't good enough. Um, so yeah, so I'm gonna do electricity for the entire apartment, and then everything with water in the kitchen. And I'm planning to redo the bathroom down the line, but it's functional for now. And kitchen renos and bathroom renos are kind of expensive, so gotta save up for the bathroom. And maybe I'll just keep it that way. Yeah, I think I want to change it, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But yeah, it's functional for now, so it might not be my dream bathroom, but it works. And then there's supposed to be something wrong with the window frames or whatever. So yeah, I might have to do something about that. Maybe just change the windows completely. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I'll have to see what the deal is and if what can be done about it, and just do what can be done about it. So yeah, if that means changing the windows, that will have to be done. If it's something else that needs to be done to make it good, yeah. So it's not really that much that needs to be done. So I think it should be possible to do that during the summer. But yeah, I'm getting the key around the 1st of June. I'm thinking it's probably going to be the 31st of May because the seller thought it was a bad idea on a Saturday, which is the 1st of June. So yeah, probably going to be on the 31st. Um, yeah, and then kind of around then can renovation start. So yeah. Yeah, so now it's been so long trying to design the kitchen and get it, make a plan that actually works with everything. So I had to let go of this wall with an archway. I suppose correct. I don't know. Too sleepy to care. Yeah, which that saddens me a bit. But I mean, I had the option between either being able to fit in both a dishwasher and a washing machine in the kitchen, or keeping the wall. And I mean, I think it's a good idea to have a dishwasher, and I need the washing machine in the kitchen. So yeah, because I'm putting the water boiler where uh, where the seller has their washing machine. So and because of the changes I want to do in the bathroom, I can't fit them both in there, and also I just don't want to have it in there, so. Okay, and I'm not the only one up anymore. But yeah, so. Yeah, and I just love the kitchen. It's like two different shades of green. I could maybe show it to you even. Yeah, this is my kitchen without the archway. I love how I'm just like, calling my kitchen that. So this is what it looks like. It's like black and green. Green is my favorite color. So yeah, so the washing machine is gonna be inside of here, but like it couldn't be put in there because it's strange. Okay. And then I have like a like silver colored metal stainless steel backsplash, then a double sink. Um, Black cabinet here because I didn't have that one in green, and then it's like a like dark metal silverish for the handles, and like most of the stuff is black. That one is the only one who's white inside because I didn't have it in black. But yeah, so it's just like, sorry, I gotta sneeze. But yeah, it's just like an open cabinet there under the sink, nothing much, and it's just supposed to like be open here so I can put in the washing machine. That's supposed to go under there. But yeah, it just could be put in there for some reason. Um, and this one has this like carousel thingy, so you can like turn it around. I think that's very, very convenient. Dishwasher. Whoops, almost clicked off the recording. But yeah, and here I just have some drawers. This one is the same as the other one next to it because I just think that like drawers are quite convenient. At least for the bottom, because like when you have shelves and they're like too deep, um, it's like hard to like have something in there and like reach it at the back. So I do have to like put everything at the like very front and can't use the entire shelf um or like yeah, you gotta have drawers. So here's like drawers at the bottom and then shelves at the top, and the oven. Um, I'm gonna get to these two in a bit. Just shelves in there, and also like shelves in these two other ones. And this one is like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like kind of like just like half the depth in there because it's like for the ventilator. So, and like the hole goes all the way through, so you can like fit the like yeah thing for the ventilator at the back and don't have to like shove the gray like tube thing. This one has lights at the top and drawers at the bottom. This just open because like I needed something for the corner and that was the only thing that could fit. Yeah, and like these ones are like, I'm not getting a microwave or a washing machine, but like it's just like kind of like use your own so you can like see how it looks. Yeah, and a backsplash behind the cooktop as well. So yeah, I was planning to do the backsplash in the same like as the countertop, but that couldn't be done for some reason. So yeah, oh yeah, and I forgot about these two. Maybe I'll head over there. Sorry if like I'm talking like too quiet or just mumbling, but it's like I feel like it's awkward to talk when like other people are up. And these are just like shelves, all shelves there, shelves at the top, internal drawers, and then external drawers. And this is supposed to be like kind of a closet. Um, and yeah, they didn't have ones that were higher up, so But yeah, I could maybe have like some shoes or shoe boxes or something at the top or whatever. Yeah, boxes with something or just shoes or I don't know. So yeah, and why I decided to have a closet here is just one to like have something for the rest of the space here and not just have it open, but also because like then I have somewhere to put my clothes. So yeah, and yeah, I know it might be a little odd that it's like a little bit of black here in the corner and going out, um, dark green here and that one, and then light green here. But I was thinking of doing only dark green, but I also really like this light green color. But I didn't like it with like these because it's not just like completely like sleek or whatever. Yeah, so it's got this like design that I don't like, aside from like just tiny like pieces like the drawers under there and around the glass, and then they didn't have the dark green for the sink and the doors there, so I was like, okay, then I'll just do black then, since I don't like the light green, and also there's some black details, like for the rest, and then was gonna do black for those, but then stainless steel it is. And that one is actually like cold stainless steel, but like, I mean, I feel like it's mostly black. But yeah, like black stainless steel, that's essentially the style plus green, and then a little bit of white, but like the ventilator I'm gonna have is also white, because I'm gonna use the one that's already there, so yeah. And then I don't know about the washing machine. Kind of hoping for like black or stainless steel, but and the same for microwave, but I'm just gonna like probably go with like the cheapest or something, which I did for these two. This is literally the cheapest you can get. Come on. But yeah. But like it seems to be like, fully functional. And I mean I don't really need something like that fancy either. So yeah. But yeah. And it's just like stainless steel and black, which is nice. The countertop is also the cheapest one they had. That was like 4 cook zones. Yeah. I think it's like touch even, like, because it seems like, there's no buttons or anything, so that's gonna be something. I've never had like an integrated oven or cooktop before, so that's like interesting. Um, but yeah, and this is supposed to be like an integrated dishwasher, but not really gonna kind of do that. Also, the cheapest one they had, and I was planning to pick like a slimmer one, but they were really more expensive even. So, and I would like to have it like full size as well. Yeah, and I know it seems a white here, but that's just because like you can put like a front, and the front can't be white. So like the dishwasher itself seems to be like a dark gray or silver, or well, yeah, metal. Yeah, and I know that like energy cost isn't too good, but like I'm gonna live alone. I'm not gonna have that many dishes. So yeah. Oh, and you can actually even start it later. hours after, so I can like start it, and then let's say like I wanted to start at 7 in the morning. I can just like then turn it on at like 10, wouldn't it be? And then it can start at 7. That's nice. That's very useful though. I could just like make it like start at another time. Wow. That's nice. I didn't know that. I haven't looked that closely. Wow. Oh, and it opens. Oh my gosh. The door opens automatically? Wow, that's fancy. That's very fancy. And I know that this is like, like a 2024 dishwasher and all. Like I get that. And like, like we had a dishwasher like when I was growing up, which is like, pretty old and it's like, a smart or like, smart like this one kind of, because this one seems like a smart dishwasher. Wow. Huh, fancy. It's more fancy than I thought it was. Um, yeah. So yeah, this is my kitchen. If everything, like, if I get the deal and stuff, because like that would be like 20%, so a little less than 55,000, and this is like Norwegian currency, so divided by 10 for like dollars and euros and stuff. Um, I think it is like that Norwegian currency is like 6 times of Australian currency, like Australian dollars. So something along those lines, anyways. Yeah, and of course, like currencies and like changes, like so it's like sometimes it's like a little bit less, a little bit more. So, but yeah. So I mean, yeah. So like a little bit less than 5,500 U.S. dollars and euros and everything. A little bit less than like 10,000 Australian dollars. I think that would be kind of about right. But yeah, something along those lines. So, but yeah, it's like 20% less, so it's like, but yeah, than this price. Um, yeah. So like if I get the 20%, I'm definitely getting this. Um, but yeah. But like if I don't get the 20%, not really that interested. Like I'm still interested in the kitchen, but it's like if I would have been able to order it yesterday, I would have gotten 20%. So it's like it just wasn't possible to order. So yeah, but yeah, and I know that that one is kind of like off center. But yeah, I'm planning to ask, the ones putting it up to put it center. So yeah, because I want it to be like not off center. I wanted to like fit in, be like according to that one. But yeah, but it's like you couldn't like no, it's like I wouldn't be able to put it more like centered in this program. So yeah, but oh well. So this is my plan, and really happy about it. And yes, it's IKEA. So because they were the only ones I could find that had like a user-friendly online program to be able to like design your kitchen. So yeah, and I'm probably gonna like show videos and pictures of the apartment, um, especially like once I've put up the kitchen and put in my furniture and everything. So yeah, so once it's all done, probably gonna like take some pictures and videos, maybe even like one before, and then one kind of left after. But yeah, at least for the like kitchen, because that's the thing that's gonna change. But yeah, the rest is just gonna stay the same essentially. So I don't need a before there, but yeah. So a apartment tour and apartment tour is coming with like before and after for the kitchen, and if I get the deal, it's gonna look like this. So yeah, well, that one more not so off center, but besides from that, it's gonna look just like this, and well, the washing machine underneath there, but yeah, but I couldn't put it under there because it's just like it won't go underneath. So it's supposed to be underneath, but for some reason you can't put that underneath there. But yeah, so I just put it in front to show that that's where it's going. Yeah, and I'm so excited because I think this is so cool, and I like it being like a little bit like strange, like with I don't like the white too much, but so I might paint that black, but also like the ventilators white, so maybe it will like look good with white for that one. Um, yeah, and I do like it being a little bit different colors. Might be strange, but I like it. And I mean, like, if I hated it, I could always like paint things black, or like for selling, like if it doesn't look good like this for anyone buying, then I could paint it black. Well, I would maybe be dead by then because I'm thinking I'll just have this apartment forever. Like unless I'm having like kids someday, which probably not. Then it wouldn't work because it's like a one bedroom. But yeah, so unless I'm having kids someday, the layout doesn't work. But I doubt it. So mhm. But yeah, but yeah. And I know it looks strange and all, but like, I just really like that lighter green, um, and the darker green. But I didn't want like those doors without glass to be the lighter green, so there was like a little bit of black in there too. But like, that's black. This is essentially black. It does look a little bit gray in here, but like the countertop is supposed to be like yeah, sure. You can do this one. Oh, I thought I was doing this one. I got so scared because I was like, there's supposed to be no door here. But yeah, so this one is supposed to be black, like black marble. Um, it's not like marble, but it's like that's the like print, if you will. So it's supposed to be black. yeah. So yeah, so it's like, black steel, like stainless steels are like black silver. That one looks kind of gray, but oh well. And then green, plus a little bit of white. And then I might paint, um, like the wall black or something. We'll see. Yeah, but maybe up here and then especially around here because I feel like that looks a little bad. But like I feel like black and stainless steel go really well together. And I think the wall otherwise is white, and I don't like white too much. As you can tell by, the insides being all black. Because, I mean, white is cheaper, but, like, I like black more. So, yeah, I mean, obviously I like darker colors more. When I pick dark green, and then black, and then, black, black, black. Yeah. And I would maybe pick more light green if I like the, like the sign of the one, like, for the, like, just, like, no glass doors. But yeah, I just didn't like that design because, like, I can show you what it looks like maybe even. Because that has, like, these, like, little designs, and I like it just, like, completely, like, clean and with nothing. So, yeah. So, like, I just like it better like this. But yeah. But yeah, I'm very excited, though, about this. So, anyways, I hope you liked this video. Um, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and watch my other videos. I know this is a long one, and I know the, like, disappointed video was also a long one. I'm gonna probably try to do some, like, shorter videos. Because, like, the next up in New York is just supposed to be, like, going through what's coming next. But sometimes, like, I have a bit to say, so, yeah. And I'm just so excited about, like, having bought an apartment, so, yeah, and about the kitchen that I hopefully will get. So, yeah. So, just excitement that I wanted to share. But, yeah, now I'm really sleepy, and I think I have my alarm on, like, 9 or so. Maybe even a bit before then, so it's just gonna be a nap. But yeah. And then maybe I'll, like, take a nap on the couch, like, a little bit later, like, because I'm thinking of, like, just, um, getting most things done, and then just, like, um, yeah, I'm thinking, like, an hour before I'm supposed to leave, if I haven't already packed my phone and, like, unplug the, like, extension cord thing I have in my room, so, like, like, everything is just unplugged, and in the living room and pack some stuff that I have in there, so if I haven't done that yet, I'll do that. And then, like, just get dressed, go to the bathroom, wash my hands, like, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and put on my shoes and everything. But yeah, but I'm thinking I'll wake up a little bit earlier, so that I can, like, well, not have to stress to, like, just pack up the trash. And, like, I'll have to get some shorts because it's warm outside. Not right now, but it's gonna be, like, more than 20 degrees, so I just have pants for now. So I'll have to get my shorts out, and yeah, and some other shoes because I haven't, like, been getting out my, like, summer shoes yet. So I'll have to do that. So yeah, so I was thinking of just, like, then taking a nap now. And then just, like, doing everything. Don't know how long that would take. But yeah, and then just, like, right before I go, I'm gonna pack up, like, if there's anything left, wash my hands, go to the bathroom, all of that kind of stuff, and get dressed with, like, also like the not really outside clothes because like just shoes, but yeah. But yeah, just like, be all done. So like the last few things before I go. And I probably won't need an hour to do that or anything, but since I don't know about like the other thing for like I have to do some stuff for the loan and that has to be in person, so if that can be done today, we will need like, a little bit of time for that. So I'm thinking, like I'll try to then, be done. Or if make it so that I could be done with everything a little bit earlier as well. So yeah. So I think I put the alarm actually for 8:50. Yeah. Send help. But I mean, like, I could take a nap later today as well. Because I have, like, maybe one appointment first, then the doctor's appointment. And then the contract signing. And then we're gonna do, like, a little bit of grocery shopping. Yeah, and then I don't really have any plans for the rest of the day, so I could, like, take a nap when I get there. Yeah, and then just, like, have dinner after that. Maybe, like, some lunch and then a nap. Yeah, I'll just see what I'll do. Because now I've been up, like, since 10 p.m. ish. Yeah, I think it was around 10. So I've been up for some time. I'm getting a little sleepy, but I feel like, a almost 2 hour nap would be enough. At least, like, for now to keep me going for, like, until I'm done with all my plans. So, yeah. And I don't know if I need, like, all the time from, like, 8:50 until when I'm gonna leave, or until I've, planned to, like, put on my clothes and everything. And yeah, of course, yeah, you know what I mean. I just said it. But yeah, but I'd rather have, like some extra time than, like too little. And, maybe I've forgotten about some things that I needed to pack. So it's just like, just in case I need more time, I'm gonna give myself some extra. So that, like I don't have too little time because, like now I'm gonna be gone for almost 3 weeks, isn't it? Yeah. And then like I just need to like make sure that everything's fine because I'm not planning to like come back here to get anything or whatever. So yeah, so the plan is to just like not be back in about 3 weeks. So then I would need to like just yeah get everything that I need before then. So yeah, so I'll just have to like figure out if there's anything else that I've forgotten to pack because I've already packed some stuff, but it's like yeah, I get worried about that. Oh, maybe I forgot about something. So yeah, and I mean, like, I just get so stressed when there's like something I'm gonna do, um, because it's like oh, did I remember everything? Um, do I have enough time? But yeah, so I just like get so stressed out, and then yeah, and it's not like as if I couldn't go back if there was something I'd forgotten about something, but it's just like that would be like a detour, and yeah, it's just nice to have everything done, and just not have to like go back. for like one thing or whatever. So yeah, and also I'm like, a little bit stressed out about the kitchen still because, like, it was super stressful to not be able to just like order it yesterday, and I'm a little unsure still if I actually get the deal or not. So if I get the kitchen, and it's just like stressing me out that, yeah, all about that. I'm still so stressed about that. I'm stressed about, like, if there's gonna be, like, the loan thingy first today. Not that it's a problem, it's just that, like, I need to change my plans kind of so that I will be able to be ready to leave a little earlier. So, yeah, stressful. But yeah. And that's also why I'm thinking of, like, waking up at 8:50 because then, like, I might have much extra time, but also I might have to, like, leave a little earlier. So, and I'm not really, like, planning to go back. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, like, it shouldn't take that long to do, like, the loan thingy. It's just I think I need to sign something or whatever, so shouldn't take more than really 15 minutes. And it takes like, a minute to drive over, so yeah. Maybe not even a minute. So it's just like, it wouldn't take that long, like it would take like 15 minutes extra or whatever to probably. Um so it's just like I think I would still have enough time even if I were to like, do the last things at the time I planned, but yeah, it's better to have more like too much time than too little time. But yeah, and I'm just super stressed out, so it's like I feel like when I'm stressed out, it's like more likely that I'll be just like forgetting about things, and yeah. So there's like a little extra time as well for just in case I do something wrong. Um, but yeah, was there anything else I was gonna say? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, now I need to like just like put some stuff away because I've been like having some snacks and stuff. Um, so yeah, because I was like a little hungry, so I've just been like eating and drinking a bit. So I'll have to just like pack up the rest. Um, and then be done with the video. um, and I don't know if I should like send the video to myself and upload it like there, or try to upload it like, yeah, I should probably try to upload it now. But I think I maybe want to like upload it for tomorrow or something so that I can like change the picture to something I like better and all, and make sure that everything is fine. Um, so yeah, so I might just like upload it now and then put a reminder on my phone or whatever to like post it later this week. I'll just do that immediately actually. So yeah. Um, and I need to charge my phone because of that 12%. I didn't really charge my phone all of yesterday because I was just like, nah, don't need to. Or I mean, it had enough, but I was at like 12%, so that needs to charge while I sleep. Oh my god, that's calendar, that's where I'm supposed to be. You know, I'll just do one for like several days for like the entire week, starting from today. I'll do it like later today, so like when I get there. Yeah, I'll do it for like 4:30, I think. 4:40, okay, whatever. Post to YouTube. Um, that is uploaded. Yeah. How can I do it for like several days? Okay, I'll repeat it 5 times total. Every like one day, so it should be repeating. Yeah, well, it repeats until Saturday, but oh well. You know what? I can actually take. No, I would need that. Those two are. Or you remember to pack that. But that one, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, so then it's just like post the video for later. Yeah, so I'm thinking I will like try to get it uploaded now. And if something happens with that, because I'm probably not going to be on the computer, but yeah, if something happens with the video so it doesn't get uploaded for whatever reason, I'm thinking I will probably just like, I'll probably just like then do a new one where I just go through the updates without, you know, all of the extra stuff, um, whenever I can for the rest of the week. Or I'll post this when I get back, but like, that's like when all of these are done anyway, so. And there should probably be a new one by that point. So yeah, so that would not be too good. But yeah, I'll try to have it, you know, like be posted. I don't know if it's gonna be today then, or if it's gonna be, you know, but yeah, like maybe tomorrow or something. At least sometime this week. So yeah, and I might send it to myself if I can, like as well, just in case something were to happen, so that it can be posted. But yeah. But yeah, I'm not thinking I'll probably upload it today because, you know, I have stuff to do. Then maybe I'll take another nap. Yeah, and I'm probably not going to be like on my computer for the rest of the day. So yeah, but we'll see, and maybe I don't remember it. Um, but anyways, I think that's going to be it. You know, I should you know like sleep, and I need to like also put some stuff away and all. And make sure that my phone is actually charging, so that you know, like, because it's at 12%, and I mean that is gonna last for a bit. So I'm not planning to like really use my phone too much, like for the rest of the day. At least not like until I get to where I can charge it and all. But yeah, And I mean, it's at 12%, which has lasted me. I mean, even using it, it's been lasting for a bit. I think it was yesterday that I had about the same. Charged it a little, but yeah. Um, but yeah, so it does last for a bit. It's just, like, I like to charge as much as possible because I just don't really know when I'll be charging it less next time. Because I mean, like, maybe I just forget about my phone and that it, like, barely has any battery left. So yeah, because I typically will, like, charge it up to 100% and then I'll, like, charge it every now and then, but I just forgot about it yesterday, I guess. Or well, I mean, a bit today mostly, I guess, but yeah. Yeah, I think it was that I was on my phone and it didn't have much battery because I didn't charge it too much, like, lately. And then I just, like, charge it a little bit and then sometimes it stops charging because of the charger, like, falling out. So yeah, so I think it is charging and then it isn't. But yeah, but like, it's been below 30, I think, for all of today, so they're still just down at 12 and I've used it so much. So yeah, I think I should be kind of good, even if it doesn't get too much, but I think 12 is a little low. Um, so yeah. I mean, like, at least it's not like an old iPhone or anything, so, because the older phone that I have that is, like, a spare phone, I just use for, like, a little bit of, like, playing phone games and stuff. um, that is an old iPhone, and that can, like, be at, like, 100%, and then just, like, not even be used, and then, be completely empty after, like, no time, so, I mean, at least 12% isn't that little for this phone, but, yeah. But still, I just want to have, like, as much as possible so that, in case, like, it takes some time before I get to charge it again, it's gonna be fine. It's not gonna just turn off. But yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video now because then maybe I can get, 1.5 hours sleep. Um, yeah. And then maybe I'll take a nap, like, once I'm done with everything. But, like, the last few things. So yeah, but I'll have to see because, like, maybe I'll have to leave earlier and then I probably won't have time for a nap. I could always take a nap, like, when I get there. So yeah, so it's really just like a power nap now, so that I can get going, like, until all my plans are over. That I can take another nap. Yeah, if I need one. So yeah, but yeah, we'll just have to see. But anyways, I think that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and watch my other videos because that helps me being able to, like, keep on doing YouTube and stuff because, like, if nobody's watching, there's no point in, like, posting it anyways. Um, yeah. I mean, I might still do it even though if nobody's watching, but, like, it is kind of pointless if nobody wants to watch, so. But yeah. And if there's anything, like, you would like to ask or say, or, did I, like, ask for something for people to comment or say, like, something about that earlier today in the video? I don't remember. But yeah, if there's something, like, that you'd like to say, ask, whatever, the comments are open. Um, so yeah. And yeah, I really like making videos, so I'll, like, probably continue even if I wouldn't be posting on YouTube or anything. And I've been doing this for years now. Like, I think I made, one of my first videos in like 2014 or 15. Wasn't Star Stable, but still. Um, yeah, and even though I don't always have too much time these days, I still like doing it. So, yeah. So I might have had like more time back in the day because I didn't think it was too awkward to make videos when other people were at home and awake and everything. But now I just feel like it's so awkward. Like I've had too many times of people like asking me who I'm talking to not find it awkward. But yeah, um, because like people asking you once is like one thing, but it's like when it keeps on being like most of the times you make videos, people ask like, oh, who are you talking to, and it's like, well, no, I'm talking to like my computer. Yeah, you kind of sound a little crazy, but it's like, I mean, that's the day and age we live in. People talk to cameras, phones, computers, um, making content. So yeah, yeah. And also, I've even had my brother like tell like his friend or his girlfriend or whatever the heck like that I was doing YouTube, which is like I don't want people I know to like find my channel and know I do YouTube and stuff because I feel like it's just awkward. Um, So yeah, and I mean like I might share, like more personal things. And it's like, yeah, I just feel like it's awkward if like, people I know in real life have seen a video and therefore know something personal. Because it's like, people on the other side of the planet or whatever, like that's one thing, but like people right next door, like that's like, like you meet me in person and you know so much about me and I might not know anything about you. Whereas, people on the other side of the planet, like, that's different. Um, yeah, I feel like it's less awkward for, like a complete stranger to watch my stuff than someone I know. Because it's like, if you were someone I know, I'd like to, tell you in person if there's something I'd like to tell you, like, not have you come across a video or whatever and find out. So yeah. Yeah. And I kind of feel like yeah, my brother actually tells his friends and stuff like that, like stuff about me because it's like, I just bought an apartment and like my brother's like, oh, this friend of mine is asking what if you're gonna have a move-in party. And I don't know if it's like, common to like be talking to your friends about like your family and stuff. And I've also gotten like happy birthday wishes from my brother's friends, which is like, okay. I just think that's strange, because it's like they're not my friends. Um, and I don't know if I'm just like the other one out, and it's like it's not common for me to tell my friends about like my family members. Um, unless maybe it's like that this person knows that person very well, but like I not really. Um, you know, so maybe I'm the other one out, but oh well, oh well. But yeah, but it's just like. Yeah, like I mean, I guess it's like that like oh they think it's cool, so they wouldn't like tell their friends and stuff because yeah, but yeah, it's just like it's not my cup of tea to like be talking to friends about like family members, you know, not really like like typically like if there was something like big happening that like maybe would be like a good idea to tell people, then you know, but it's like the only thing I can think of is like a funeral. So that's like, or like, some sort of accident or something. And I guess, like, okay, you might post on Instagram or whatever, like about a wedding, um, and then like, okay, somebody asks, like, yeah, well, it's my cousin's wedding or whatever the heck. I don't really post too much on Instagrams with like, I don't share too much. uh, yeah, I might be the odd one out actually. But yeah, yeah. And I mean, that's okay, it's just, yeah. Yeah, but anyways, this video is kind of long, 2.5 hours. Wow. I mean, I'm sure I could sit and talk forever if, like, I had something to talk about and had the time for it. Oh yeah, and if you have any, like, video ideas, let me know. um, because I mean, like, of course I'm gonna, like, make the videos that I like making, but I mean, if anyone has anything they'd like to see on my channel, like, if it's possible for me to do that, yeah, I don't mind trying. Yeah, so if anyone has any, like, things they'd like to see on my channel, and it's, possible for me to do, yeah, um, why not? Just, like, come with any suggestions in the comment sections. Uh, yeah, and is that it? I think that's it. So yeah, stay crazy. I hope to see you later.